Hello everyone, my name is Rainbow Six Seige and today I'm reviewing Rico on the Xbox One X. It's developed by Ground Shatter Games and it is out now. So what is Rico? Well, this is a first-person shoot-'em-up with a 13 art style blended with a procedurally generated Rainbow Six Seige gameplay, and it's also topped off with a roguelike death system. Now I know first-person shooters are a ton a penny, and to show you even get a whiff of players' time in today's market means you need to stand out. And that's exactly what the developers Ground Shatter Games have ensured with Rico. Breach and clear is exactly what this game is all about, but through clever gameplay and roguelike mechanics, it's much more than it seems. Now, the whole thing is set in San Mario, a city where the street criminal can become a kingpin and E3 meth head is an entrepreneur. Your boss and recruiter, Commander Karen Redfern, a woman from the off, seems to have an iron will and a bit of a determination of a bloodhound. You and 3 others have been specifically picked to stem the tide of a crime wave by any means necessary. Your task force, codenamed Rico, will, as she politely puts it, kick doors and shoot men. And this leads me on to the gameplay. Now you start off with choosing from 3 different modes: tutorial, case, or daily. Case is the main bulk of the game and one that you will be using the most. However, don't forget to check out Daily. Daily gives you 6 different mission challenges to help you build up your XP and also shows how you compare to other players around the world. One thing I have noticed is that the challenge list is across platform with specific Xbox or PC players as shown clearly. All modes can be played local or online, and the game supports co-op offline. You also have a choice of 4 different characters, each with their unique storyline, but here is where differences end, as they are primarily just visual skins. As you progress, you can unlock a variety of traits which help you when you wish to replay. You can only hold 3 traits at any one time though, and these can vary from extra health, quicker reload, or more ammo, etc. However, these apply to all characters unfortunately, and one thing the developers need to amend, in my opinion, different characters with your chosen different abilities would be great. Once you have chosen your character and your mode, it's time to start the mission. Now you are given 24 hours to take down the bad guys, and this starts off with a page showing a web structured mission choice chart. Once you have done the training mission, which you cannot get away from unfortunately, you get to choose which mission and bad guy you want to take down, with the difficulty shown by highlighted skulls underneath. Once this is set, go into your armory and choose your weapons. To start off with, you are given very few to choose from, but as you build up your XP and complete missions, you earn merits. These allow you to buy new guns, attachments and tactical items, but also they top up your health and your armor before you jump into the next mission. Once done, the game then procedurally generates the layouts, enemies and pickups you will be facing. The overall gameplay is fantastically fun as it is simple. It's full-on action with slow motion breaching your rooms, blasting your bullets hard into enemies. Before you know it, slow-mo has finished and it's a matter of mopping up those enemies you have previously missed. Now, once that's done, a sign that then says "Room Cleared" will appear, allowing you for a quick respite to explore, pick up some ammo, cash, and secondary objectives such as evidence. Because each set of randomised room is different, you never know what you will get into next. This could have felt grindy or trivial, but the game throws other things at you constantly as you progress to catch you off guard. At the beginning, enemies stay in their own rooms, but later they will come out and venture to try and find you. Now combine this with reinforcements wafted in when a certain amount of objectives have been met, and it can get hectic very quickly. Combine this with an ever-changing secondary mission list, from killing enemies while sliding to clearing rooms with slow-mo to destroying servers. This keeps it all really fresh. One good thing is at any time you can actually finish a level by returning to the door you first entered it from. But the more rooms you clear and the more objectives you complete, the better your rewards at the end. One thing to keep in mind is that your health does not regenerate each mission, so forgetting to restore your health will put you at a distinct disadvantage. Because of the randomized levels, hopes of you clearing a room and finding some great health pickups within is very risky. When you die, that is it. Full game restart. So make sure you have enough revives on you at all times. Now, to help out in working out where you are and not getting lost, any areas you uncover populate a map that can easily be turned on. This also highlights items that are of high importance, like health, ammo and secondary tasks. I would state though that the map is not see-through and takes up a lot of the screen, so choose to view it when there are no enemies around. Now, single player is great and all, but co-op is where the real fun begins. Knowing this, the development team has made some tweaks to help you out with your buddy. Coordinating with your mate to breach a room from different doors to take out bad guys is joyful, but not all players want to be verbal, and the devs have catered for this option as well. It's a great little ping system which lets you and your buddy know which and what door you are going to breach by adding a small timer for you both to see. So what about the graphics? As I said earlier, the visuals remind me of 13 being cel shaded, but for those of you who have no idea what that reference is, think Borderlands. Visually, things again are good, but nothing to write home about, as there is a little variety. Enemy variation and environments are generated from a limited number of families, so I'm hoping that the developers continue to add to this so the game can really shine. Now, the control system is quick and responsive, with weapon switching instantaneous. One thing that did get to me was remembering where my grenade option was, but once you get it, things are quite smooth. Now, regarding frame rate, not once did I see any lag, even at the most hectic of gunfire. I would note that aiming was a pain to begin with until I turned down the sensitivity, so check your options should you find this as well. Not all, though, is perfect. One area I did find a pain was the main selection screen, as this was a pain, absolute pain to navigate. I had to press the D-pad to get to the option I wanted, and I only found that out by accident. If you just start, changing your character or trait isn't easily noted, so in most cases people will not even know that option exists. A good patch though should help this out. And this leads me on to the sound. Now, there is no music to the game, something I really didn't miss, and the only voiced aspect is the narrative at the beginning. The enemies make grunts or shouts, which helps when they attack from behind, but that's it besides the gunfire. And finally, this leads me on to the rating of the game. Now, I rate games in order of avoid, on sale, great purchase, and must own. My rating for Rico is great purchase. This is because the game is as fun as hell to play and reminds me of the original Doom. It is simple, effective, and most importantly, fun, especially in co-op, and it provides enough other elements to remain fresh. Kick doors, shoot men is exactly what this game is, but provides so much more if you are looking deeper. My only criticism is that I hope the developers continue to support this game and add a few more variants of enemies and backgrounds. The game is currently priced on Xbox at about £16 or approximately $17, and it is available on other platforms. Finally, a big thank you to Thunderfall Publishing AP for providing me with the review key. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this review. Please do like, share and subscribe if you wish. It does help. And if you want to leave me a comment, please do. I do enjoy reading them. Anyway, have a great time gaming, and I'll see you again soon.